What's up, Lego builders? Sorry, I am nice and late, and I just crushed that. Sorry about that, but we're live now. And let me get set up. So we're going to be working on Utapau. More Utapau stuff. Let me get the camera focused, and I will be right back. Just give me 2 seconds. Sorry about that. I had to run to the bathroom. All right. Let me pull up the chat. All right, I got to figure out what I'm even going to do on Utapau. So, what's up, Diego Blanco, Carmen's Brickmaster, Arc Trooper Studios, C Bacon, Clone and Droid Bricks, Ace Gamer Studios, Cheesa. How you guys doing? Sorry about that. So, I do that 2x2 podcast. You guys probably seen it, and we ran a little bit late after, so I'm late, unfortunately. But I'm here now. That's all that matters, right? Yes, coconut. I had way too much coconut water. Thanks, Jack Attack Stop Motion. Yeah, I thought it would be fun to set up all of the minifigures because a lot of people have been asking me, okay, how many droids, how many clone troopers, and I was like, you know what? To a certain extent, I don't really know because I can't overcrowd the block. I don't want to have too many minifigures on here, so I decided, all right, I'm just going to set everything up and see what it looks like and figure out do I need more? Do I need less? I think I have a pretty good balance right now. I do have, I think, 4 more 212 troopers that need to go on here, and I do have a couple more droids I can add. But for the most part, I think it's pretty well balanced. I don't know. What do you guys think? That is a lot of battle droid. Yeah, I've got, I think, close to probably at this point, close to 175 battle droids. This isn't all of them. This is just some of them. But I've got a decent amount. Dude, you spelled Grogu to Pow in the title wrong. Oh, good one. What set did the 2 people next to the security droids come from? Oh, so this guy, Newt Gunray, he came with the Separatist shuttle that came out in 2011, I think. And then the guy next to him is actually a custom Wat Tambor. So I'm going to be doing a tutorial in a little bit on how to build your own Wat Tambor. That's who they are. They're going to be over here. They're going to be trying to escape. I'm going to have a landing platform, or not a landing platform. I'm going to have a shuttle right here that's about to be taking off, and then I'm going to have some guys. I'm going to have Newt Gunray and Wat Tambor trying to make an escape. Coconut, there's another Brickmaster. Oh, there's 2. Oh, yeah. I didn't even notice. I guess one is the Brickmaster, the other is Brickmaster. I'm not going to use a custom shuttle, Diego. I'm going to be using Lego's version because I think it looks really cool, and I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with it, and plus it's small, so it should fit on this platform fairly easily. Are you going to do the arches for the little platform you did for the big one? No, I'm not going to be doing little arches for this one, just because this big platform is kind of like the centerpiece of the MOC, and I'm going to have rock work up above here, and so I needed something to hold up this middle section of the rock work. I do have this pillar over here, so I felt like I didn't really need a mini arch right there. This should span across the top of this fairly nicely, and then plus because this is like a small platform, I felt like it didn't deserve like this large arch structure kind of over it. So that's why I decided to go with that. My AV package came yesterday, and 3 of my decals that I ordered were misprinted and misaligned colors. Oh, that sucks, man. What minifigs were they? Or what decals? That's rough. I'm trying to think of like what I'm gonna do with Utapau today. I think I might go back over here to this area, and I'm gonna do some rock work. So I'm gonna move the camera so that way you guys can join me. Make sure it's pointed at the right spot. So what I'm going to be doing here in the back is I need to create a rock wall right here, and then I need to build up, and then I need to build back. You guys can't really see what I'm doing though from that angle. All right. I think what I'm going to do first is take off all of these minifigures, since I did the short already and I did the Instagram post, everybody saw it. And so I'm going to get it all cleared off so I can keep working. Because every time I walk in here, it shakes the minifigs and they tend to fall. Are you planning on installing lights on the platform or the shuttles, kind of like an airport? So I've got lights up here. Diego, I've got 3 lights, and then I've got lights in the back building, but I'm probably not going to have any lights up here on the platform area or on any of the ships, just because there aren't on Utapau. None of the platforms have lights. Hey, what's up, Solo? How you doing? And Irie River, welcome to the stream. Can't believe it's been 5 months. I know, it's crazy, huh? The time went by so fast. Like, I didn't realize this mod project was going to take me so long. They have a new printer, which is my guess for the misprinted decals. They sent me misprinted Fixer, Monk, and Camino Arth. That sucks. There's an Utapau update coming out tomorrow. So I have a special video coming out tomorrow for you guys. If you guys remember, back in January, I told you guys if I hit 1,500 subscribers by February 21st, I would do a drop test on my UCS Star Destroyer. And, well, I hit the goal. So that's all I'm going to say about that. All these minifigures are coming off, though. It's interesting. So one interesting thing that happened while I was doing this, you guys know, a couple weeks ago I lined up all my 212 troopers to see how many I have, and I think I have a total of like 40 maybe. And I was like, oh man, that doesn't look like a whole lot. But when I set them up on the MOC and kind of dispersed them, it actually looks like I have a lot more than I do. So that was good to see. Because at first I was like, maybe I'm going to have to get somewhere like, 50, 60 212 troopers to make it look right. But luckily I don't have to do that, where it'll look fine with the amount that I do have. Also, this probably won't be a super long stream today because I'm actually not feeling good today. I'm feeling kind of sick. So we'll see how long we go for. But next week I'll have a better planned stream. I just was not feeling good today. I really like seeing all those clones on there. Yeah, it was really cool. It was cool for me to see because I was worried like, oh, maybe this MOC is going to be too empty. But after putting all the minifigs in, I realized, okay, the minifigs are going to add a lot to this. Yo, what's up, UCS? How you doing? Yeah, I hope I feel better too. I hate being sick. I hate it, especially because Saturday and Sunday are like my two busiest days of the week because all week I go to work and then Saturday and Sunday I transition and I do YouTubes. You know, I do streams, I edit videos, order parts, do all this, all that. So I probably won't be as productive as I would have liked today. That's okay. Also, we've got our lovely Clone Trooper wall down here. We did fill up the board already, so we've started a new board. So if anybody wants to get on that board, there are plenty of open spots. I know Clone Plays won the last giveaway. So one thing I've been doing a lot of this week, guys, is planning my next MOC and what I want to do. And so I kind of wanted to throw some suggestions out there. I'm obviously not going to tell anybody or tell you guys, like I've told a couple people, but I'm not going to tell you, just announce what I'm doing next. But I'm curious, like what battles you would like to see. Like if I were to give you guys some options, let's say an Imperial era MOC, Geonosis, Felucia, or another Ryloth MOC, which one would you guys want to see the most? We're talking like large scale, like these big MOCs I do. Which one would you guys like to see? Or which one do you think you would get the most excited about? Hey, can you give a little spoiler on the MOC contest? What MOC contest are you talking about? I don't have any MOC contest right now. What's up, A&A Hobbies? How you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. Geonosis. We got a couple Imperial. Geonosis or Ryloth. Felucia would be cool. Lots of color on that planet. I think would make for an interesting build. I think so too. I think the coloration of that planet is really cool. Just like all the different plants, and that's the home planet of the Ackley from Star Wars Episode 2. So I might put one of those in there. Got another vote for Geonosis. Now, if I were to do Geonosis, would you guys rather see like an Episode 2 Geonosis battle, like the first battle of Geonosis, or would you rather see the second battle of Geonosis, like that took place during the Clone Wars? You know, you've got landing at Point Rain, the assault on the droid factory, super tanks, all that kind of stuff. Geonosis, if you made the arena and animals, it'd be cool for me. Felucia would be neat. I like all the weird plants. Ooh, that would be really cool. Do an Earth MOC? You mean like Clone Troopers on planet Earth, or just like build like the Niagara Falls or something? Okay. All right, I got all the droids and clones out of the way. I also got some really cool minifigures. I don't know how many of you guys follow me on Instagram, but if you don't follow me on Instagram, I would highly recommend it just because I show lots of behind the scenes. Like yesterday, I posted a picture of a haul that I got. It was all Clone Wars stuff. But if you only follow me on YouTube, you won't get to see that. But if you follow me on Instagram, obviously you'll see like just little stuff like that. Because sometimes I'll get a cool haul, but it won't be enough stuff to warrant making a video about. That's a lot of droids. Yeah, the stadium. I was just watching some of the early episodes of your mock coconut. Amazing the way you execute the view. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. I feel like this mock especially has been the first mock that I've really had to do some challenging techniques because all of my previous mocks were pretty flat, like Naboo, Umbara. I guess Ryloth had those two mountains, but for the most part, it was fairly flat. This is the first time I've really had to build vertical and just, oh man, the challenges that come with doing a vertical mock are insane. So I appreciate that. And what's up, Yellow Lantern? How you doing? I'm building a mock too. It's a small rock wall separating the droids and my small clone army. Oh, that sounds cool. If you want to, send me a picture. I would love to see it on Instagram. If you have Instagram, I don't know if you do. If you guys ever have builds or something and you want my opinion or you want my feedback, I love it when people send me stuff on Instagram. All right, we're going to do some tile work back here, I've decided. Because I need to get more tiling done in this back area. So I'm going to grab my parts and then we're going to get building. If I can find them. So I've got my tile plate. Oh, there it is. I'm building a mech for the Series 21 Beekeeper. Oh, cool, like a beekeeper mech. Is it like a militaristic mock, or is it going to be like a botanical mock? Like he's, helping him like take care of his bees or something. We need a brick separator. Yeah, trying new challenging techniques is always fun. It is. Oh, speaking of challenging techniques, I actually started a mini mock last night, and boy, have I got some cool techniques to show you guys. I'm really excited to unveil this mock once it's done. It's the first mini mock I've built in about 8 months. So it's been a while just because, I've been working on big mocks, but I decided, I was like, you know what? It's time to take a little break from big mocks and do something small. So it'll be interesting to see what you guys see. What's that? What's up, TBC? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a blessed Saturday. No, you guys can't even see these containers are in the way. Sorry. And Philip Gruber, how you doing? I know you said you're moving in May. Question, and when? My question is, when you finish, how long will you keep it built and for how long it takes to dismantle? So that's actually what I've been pondering a lot lately. So it all depends on when I finish this, because I want to have this built for about 3 weeks. I really want to enjoy this mock and really, there's some people who want to come see it as well in person. So I'm going to keep it built, showcase it a little bit. So I would like to have it done for 3 weeks, which means I'm going to need to have it done by the beginning of April, because 3 weeks would put us almost to the end of April, and we'll probably be moving mid-May. And I'm guessing this will take me at least 3 weeks to dismantle, unless I go super hard and just that's all I do. But so that's kind of my timeline right now. At first, I thought about moving the mock just so I could take more time to finish it. But I measured the mock and it won't fit out of the doorway. So. Because I was planning on having this mock done in December. That obviously didn't happen. And so now I am kind of scrambling to figure out okay, when do I need to have this done by? And it seems like right now the timetable is I have until April to finish this. Once April comes along, I'm really going to start feeling the pressure to get it done. Because, Mrs. Coconut will want my help getting ready to move, not just building. I love your mock. Thank you, Philip. I appreciate it. Hey, Tony Hardy, what are you up to, man? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good Saturday. I am having an all right Saturday. I woke up with a really bad headache. And I don't feel very good, so that kind of sucked. But it is what it is. Dude, why are the thighs so hard to build on this thing? What are you talking about, Yellow Lantern? Oh, you're a beekeeper, Mac. I was like, is he bee counting? It's gonna take you ages to take it apart too, though, won't it? Actually, you'd be surprised, TBC, at how quickly I can dismantle a mock. This one definitely will take some time, but it's a lot quicker taking stuff apart than it is building them. Like, I could have this done in a couple weeks. Mostly done. Like, at least taken apart enough to move. How was the date? How did it go? Did it go good? Bad? Was this a first date? I'm trying to remember if you, because I know we talked about it a little bit. I don't remember if you said it was a first date or not. First dates are scary, man. I haven't been on a first date in a long time. What's up, Luke Brutzart? I hope I pronounced that right. Will Mrs. Coconut help dismantle it? Oh, yeah, she'll definitely help. She's good at dismantling Lego. She's good at breaking Lego stuff. She came into my room last night, and I have a mini mock over there on my table that I'm working on. She literally picked it up, and it broke as soon as she touched it. And I was just like, oh, wow. You have a gift, my dear. Coconut's got some major separator equipment. Dude, I have what's called an electric brick separator. So it's basically this, but the electric version. No, I'm just kidding. That would be cool, though, wouldn't it? I don't think I would ever take it apart if I built something like that. I know the feeling. The funny thing is, so as a mock builder, you get so invested in these projects that you get this kind of weird loss of purpose when you finish a mock. Like, it's almost like, it's like, what is my purpose in life? Like, like, obviously my life still goes on. I have my religion, my marriage, my job, all that. But it's just so weird because this mock consumes so much of my thoughts, my time, my passion. And when it's done, you're just kind of like, well, now what? So that's actually part of the motivation to take things like this apart, because it is sad to take stuff apart. But there's also that drive to, like, find that passion again and to find a new challenge, the next thing to tackle. Not to get all philosophical with you guys or anything. Yes, this was the first date. We had a lot in common in the first place. She's really open about my hobby. No way. That's cool. Is she into Lego, or just she can appreciate it? See, here's what you got to do. Now, this is just my opinion. Don't take this as gospel or anything, but find you a woman who appreciates Lego but doesn't collect it herself. Because here's the thing. If Mrs. Coconut was into Lego and collected it, I'd have to share my Lego budget with her. I know that's selfish of me, but it's nice that she appreciates it, but at the same time, we don't have to buy double the amount of Lego. I'll get her into Lego. There you go. I mean, Mrs. Coconut, she does build a lot more than she used to. She wants to buy the bookstore, in fact. Ooh, was that Clone Plays in the house? Welcome to the stream, buddy. How you doing? Yeah, I've been like that before. You keep thinking about the next part of the build when there's nothing. Yeah, when there's nothing left, you're like, oh, what do I do? Is that book you were telling me and Mrs. Coconut to read, TBC? Anybody been watching WandaVision? I have. I love WandaVision. It's really good. I have really enjoyed it. Oh, I see what you mean, TBC. I'm up there with the greats. Here's the thing: when you have a job as boring as mine, you've got plenty of time to think. The book I recommended was Fear and Trembling. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Fear and Trembling. So here, the challenge with doing this technique of combining plate and tile is you have to find the right balance. And I honestly, looking at this mock, I feel like I might have too much plate on here. I think I need to take some up and put more tile down, which is frustrating because I've already built a ton of this and I don't have a ton of tile. So I think I'm going to need to make a bricklink purchase today and buy a bunch. So I just think it looks cooler when there's more tile than there is plate. I have finally finished building my Ahsoka Tano's lightsaber. Oh, really cool. How do you feel like it turned out, Bricks in Lithuania? Are you pleased with it? The plate looks good, I think, in my opinion. That's good. Yeah, let me know if you guys have any opinions on how this is looking. Please let me know. I'm going to scoot this in closer so you can see better what's going on here. Can this go up any higher? No. It's maximum. We've reached maximum height. There we go. Now you guys can see what's going on here. Much better. When do you plan to retire from Lego and YouTube? Honestly, I don't have any plan to retire from either. I do it as a hobby, a passion project of mine, and so, you know, as long as I have the love for Lego and the passion for it, I'll keep doing it. But like if I ever lose interest and go to something else, then so be it. I don't really see that happening though, just because of how much I enjoy Lego, how much fun I have. What happened with the votes for the classic theme? Yeah, it ended on the 10th. And I think they're not gonna reveal who won until like the set comes out, which I think is stupid. Like, what's the point of having us vote if we're not gonna find out for like 3 years or whatever? Ridiculous. But it's whatever. We all know the best theme won, right, TBC? Hello there, and what did I miss? So you didn't miss too much. I'm just working on tiling and plating this back section right here. Just trying to get this final layer of terrain down. I can't go too far because I'm actually going to have a strip right here that comes along like that. So that's probably about as far as I'll go, if I'm being honest. That's the kind of determination the world needs. Yeah, I really like how it turned out. I posted a picture on Instagram and I plan to make a video about an instruction store. That's really cool. I'll definitely check that out. You've got some really cool lightsaber builds, man. Really talented there. The award for cinematography goes to Coconut Ethan Brick Studios. Name drop. I'm actually surprised more people don't use my name. Oh, I'm so close to running out of tile. So sad. I've bought so much tile. Just no matter how much I buy, it's not enough. The eternal quest for tile. Second best theme one. Nice. You're welcome. You're welcome. You've earned it. Deserve it. I really want Lego Pirates. I just want to have King Kahuka. You must be a watcher of TBC's stuff. One can never have enough tiles. That is so true. That is very true. Should I build Lego Hoth? I already buy 2 AT-ATs and 4 base plates. I mean, if you've got 2 base plates and what is that, 4 AT-ATs? Oh, 2 AT-ATs. Yeah, do it, man. I would say do it. If it's what you want to build. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when Luke was a Jedi, Han, Chewie, Luke, Leia's always end up on a Star Destroyer. I mean, they end up on a Star Destroyer in the 4th one. Technically, they're like on the back of one in the 5th, but I guess they don't end up one in the 6th, though. I feel like it's weird to use your name. Your Coconut, that's the personality I know. I don't really know this Ethan guy. That's kind of how I see it. That's why I tend to refer to, like, I know your name, TBC, but like I know you as TBC, so that's what I call you as. And the name of that ship was Billy O.T. What do you... Oh, you're talking about the pirate set, huh? I'm pretty sure Castle will be a winning theme. Oh yeah, I bet it will too. How am I doing today? I'm doing all right. I'm not feeling super great today, so I probably won't stream for super long. But I scheduled the stream, and I was like, I'm not letting them down. They want to see Utapau. I need to deliver. I need more of these 2x4 tiles. Those are really handy. Who's this weird Ethan guy? He's a nerd. You don't want to know him, trust me. He's really nerdy. Such a nerd. I love Utapau. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I am really loving Utapau as well. It's been a lot of fun. I feel like it's come out really well too. Like my previous large mock Umbara, I wasn't super happy with it when it was finished, but this one, I'm pretty happy with it so far. Obviously, we'll see what I think when the finished product comes, but so far I'm really happy with what I've been able to produce. I tried making a video, but my editor's misbehaving. I hate it when that happens. I've had that problem before, and I've literally had to stop editing because of it. It's so frustrating. So, I feel your pain, man. I think I'm probably going to go about this far. I need my wedge plates. Where are my wedge plates at? Well, oh yeah, Yellow Lantern Scene. Yeah, he's going hard with those sea shanties. This will work. Do you use? I use DaVinci Resolve. Yeah, I absolutely love DaVinci Resolve. To me, it's very reminiscent of Premiere Pro, but it's free. So that's really nice. So if you're familiar with Premiere Pro, DaVinci Resolve isn't too much of a you don't have too much of a learning curve to overcome. How old are you? How old do you think I am? How old do I look, I guess I should say. Anybody give me an idea for a green and gray nameplate? Don't worry about the process, just an idea. Oh, base plate. Gray and green. Could always do Princess Leia's home planet of Alderaan. 34? Whoa. Hey, what's up, Art Trooper Echo? How you doing? 22, 23, 26. Thank you, Gary. I appreciate it. Also, welcome to the stream. Close. You guys are close, but no one's guessed it. Yep, Titanium J got it. He knows. I'm old, guys. I'm an old man. Old man coconut here. And I do not have a great selection of wedge plates. This is disheartening. Maybe that'll work. Scoop that to one side. Oh, never mind. I fear not the weather, I fear no sea. I know Coconut's last name too. Dude, Titanium J just knows. He knows so much about me. How is this gonna work, guys? Let's get that far out. That's gonna be a tough one, Tony Hardy. Old, I bet you could walk down the street with only your hands. I wish, that'd be cool. A&A Hobbies, is it milk, Jay? Nice. I like it. No, it's not milk, luckily. Whoops. Just leaned on this mock and I heard something crack. That's not good. What was that? Oh, I found it. Don't worry. Crisis averted. No, his middle name is Brick, his last name is Studios. There you go. Coconut Brick Studios. Yeah, I don't like to look at that. I don't like it. Yeah, I need more. I've got too many left slopes. I need some right ones. Hey everybody, wave at your camera and Coconut. Can you wave to your camera? Yes, I can wave to my camera. See you later, Bricks in Lithuania. Have a good day. Or good evening, I guess, whatever time it is for you. 2020, everything is terrible. 2021, pirates, whoa, sea shanties. All right, I gotta go. See you later, Titanium. Have a great day. Does your hair annoy you sometimes? Oh, absolutely. It is a big pain when I'm trying to exercise because I have to put it in a ponytail, but sometimes, most of the time, I don't do my ponytail good enough. And then it comes out of the ponytail and tickles my face, gets in my eyes, and generally just drives me crazy. It's so annoying. Actually, it's so annoying that sometimes I've even contemplated cutting it. So what do I do with Hoth tiles or normies and lights, white or light blue? Well, if you're doing Hoth, you're going to want to get a lot of white, right? That would be my opinion anyways. Or that's what I would do. Just get a lot of white. Ooh, we've got a donation. Thank you to a Lego Builder with the $5 donation. How's it going? It's going good, man. How are you doing? Thank you. I'm going to put you on the Clone Trooper wall. Zoom this out. All right. Thank you for the $5 donation. You are going to be the first donator of the stream, and I just got a bunch of new Clone Troopers in, so I've got plenty of clones for the wall. There you go, right next to Life Brick Studios. See you later, Clone and Droid Bricks. Oh, you're probably talking to Bruno, huh? See you later, Bruno. Have a great evening. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. No problems. I want to support. Well, your support is greatly appreciated. What's up, Easy Fan? How you doing? I live in Russia, and it's 1 a.m., but I watch you. You're cool. Thank you. I appreciate the support. That's late. Is it hard for you to find Lego in Russia? Do you guys have a lot of Lego stores, or do you have to buy a lot of your stuff online? I've always wondered that. Like, how does that work for people in, like, faraway places? Because I know Europe, is fairly close to Lego headquarters, but I feel like Russia's pretty far away. People have probably asked us, but what's your opinion on the the firing of, I can't even remember her name, Gina Carraro or whatever. What are my thoughts? So, I think I'm not necessarily saying I support what she said or I agree with what she said, but I think it's scary when people start to get, people are getting censored like that, because, that's kind of infringing on our freedom of speech in a way. I know Disney is a company. They have the right to fire or hire whoever they want based on their own personal decisions. But I don't know. It seems kind of scary. I mean, it makes me feel like people are going to start to be afraid to say what they feel and think for fear of losing their jobs. And so I think that's unfortunate. I feel like Disney could have handled it better. From what I've heard, she didn't find out she was being fired until people told her on social media, and she found out on social media. And I feel like, especially if you're firing someone for that reason, you should have sat them down and talked to them, and maybe they did do that. I don't know. I don't work for Disney, but they should have at least been like, hey, can you take that down? Like, we have certain standards that we're trying to uphold here, but just like kicking her to the curb like that, I don't think it was a very good move on their part. I don't really agree with how they handled that. Coconut, do you have TikTok? No, I do not have TikTok. We don't have Lego stores and Light My Bricks, so I should wait 2 to 3 months. Whoa, that's a long time. Light My Bricks, they ship to here pretty fast. Even though I live in America and they're in Australia, I think. But they usually get here pretty quickly. Well, props to you, man, for still sticking out and building. That's cool. Ooh, also, I'm super excited. My DK collectible package, the package I was talking about on my stream, was waiting for me outside my door. Oh, yeah. There's nothing like knowing there's a big old fat package of Legos sitting on your doorstep. Am I right? When I came home yesterday from work, there was a big old, got a nice big minifigure haul package of clone troopers, droids, and some other stuff. I was super excited. It really cheered me up. Random question. I started collecting Lego Star Wars last year, July, and I'm in love with the Clone Wars. So if you had top 5 sets as like a starter pack from any year, what would they be? A starter pack for like collecting Lego Star Wars, or a starter pack for like collecting Clone Wars stuff? I'm going to turn up the brightness a little. It's a little dark. There. See if that looks any better. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Collecting Lego Star Wars. Okay. If you're into collecting Lego Star Wars and like you want a good starter pack, I would recommend 2013. Oh, I cannot say enough good things about 2013. You've got the Corporate Alliance Tank Droid. That would be one I would recommend getting. I actually have that one. Where is it? So I'm fortunate enough to have a sealed Corporate Alliance Tank Droid. This is one I would recommend getting. Republic ATTE from the same year, 2013. The Droideka Battle Pack is actually a really underrated battle pack, in my opinion. So that comes from 2013 as well. So that's 3 sets. Because all those sets are great army builders as well. And then number 4, I'd have to go with the Z95 Headhunter. And number 5, I would do the Republic Gunship. Top 5 sets from that year, in my opinion. They definitely handled it poorly, and it isn't the first incident she's had. And people really wanted her fired, and she said was pretty dumb, no matter what political views you have. It's unfortunate. Like I said, I don't necessarily agree with what she said. I think I'm more concerned with the fact of how it was handled, of just Disney kind of just like kicking her out. It's like, you should definitely, sit down and talk, especially because, Pedro Pascal, the star of The Mandalorian, has said some pretty controversial things, and nothing happened to him. Have you ever done Lego Trooper decaling? I have not, but I definitely would like to get into it at some point. You know what's bad in Russia right now is Bricklink. Why is that? People just having trouble getting packages, or what? 2013 was an absolutely great year for sets, especially the clone years. Oh, I agree. Also, welcome to the stream, Gavin. That was the golden year for Lego Star Wars, in my opinion. Think about it. In that year alone, we got the new updated Phase 1 Clone Trooper. We got our first 212th Trooper, even though it was with the inaccurate or dark orange, or the inaccurate yellow coloring. We still got the 212th Trooper. We got the 501st Trooper. We got the Captain, Sergeant, Lieutenant, and Commander, all in that year. That's so many new Clone Trooper minifigures. Like, Lego doesn't Lego doesn't release that many different kinds of Clone Troopers anymore, which is unfortunate. And then the vehicles themselves are amazing. That's one year that I really want to collect the entire year. Like, that's kind of one of my goals, is to slowly collect them all. I have a decent amount. I don't have all of them, but oh man, that year. Another great year is 2008. The reason I put 2013 above 2008 is because I feel like both the Gunship ATTE and Corporate Alliance Tank Droid designs were improved a lot, as well as you got a lot of different kinds of clone troopers. But 2008 was still a good year in its own right. What's up, Chiza? How you doing? Hey, Coconut, have you ever showcased your MOCs at Brick Fair? If not, would you? I would like to. I live on the West Coast, unfortunately, so I'm pretty far away from Brick Fair, or from Chicago and Virginia, so Maybe at some point, if I ever become really rich or something, can afford to transport a giant MOC, I would. But for the time being, probably not. But I would really like to do it. There's no Bricklink not sending. Oh, how come? I'm doing good, thanks. I'm doing all right. I'm not feeling super great today, so I probably won't be streaming for a long time. I wanted to, at least stream for a little bit, show you guys how Utapau's going, do a little bit of work on it. This weekend, I usually hit the weekends pretty hard with Lego YouTube, with just like my YouTube channel and stuff, but I think this weekend I might take a bit of a break. The designs definitely improved in 2013, but the 2008 sets are just classic. It's true. Like, especially, you get that Clone Trooper Battle Pack even. But however, 2008 does have some really good sets that I feel like have yet to be improved. Like, I feel like, the best version came out, and one is the Republic Attack Shuttle. Obviously, that's the only one we got, so they haven't improved, but I think that's one that it stands the test of time really well. Like, I've got a modified one right here. I modified this one in like dark green for the 41st Elite Corps. So it's like a 41st Elite Corps modified version. It's a good looking model. Like, it just looks cool. And another one is the AAT, the 2008 AAT. That one looks really good. I think Lego did a good job with that one. Obviously, there are MOCs and custom versions out there that are better, but for a playset, I think it looks pretty good. When do you think you will finish the MOC? The goal right now is to have it done by the end of March. So I've got about a month left. So I really gotta step it up. What do you think about the most recent episode of WandaVision? I won't do any spoilers just because I think people are still watching or still haven't watched it all. But I think it's pretty good. I think it's an interesting series. It's cool how they give you, a bit of a backstory on Vision, Wanda, and all that kind of stuff. So I do like that. I'm not a huge Marvel guy, but for the most part, I've enjoyed it. Do you have Ewoks Village? No, that's on my list. That's one of the sets I want to get. That's another great set that came out of 2013. The one set there are a couple sets I don't care for that came out of 2013. One of them is that UCS X-Wing. I just feel like that one just doesn't look very good. And like, I don't like the oversized UCS sets. Like the A-Wing, the Y-Wing, what else? The Hoth Speeder. I'm just not a fan of that style, and so I wasn't a fan of the X-Wing. Oh, look at that. We're joined by Mrs. Coconut. She's going to be keeping an eye on the chat. I remember when I went to my cousin's house when I was like 12 and saw they had the Ewok Village set, and it blew my mind. I was a huge Lego fan, and seeing an actual real copy of that set, that's cool. I've never seen. That's a Lego set I've never seen in person. I've seen my fair share of Lego sets in person, even if I don't own it, but it's one I've never seen. I hear it's pretty cool though. Like, I would want it just for the pieces alone. So I've recently started having this problem. It's not necessarily a bad problem, but it is a problem where I've actually started to buy parts for my next MOC, which is not good because I need to keep buying parts for Utapau because I only have so much money I can spend on Lego. I'm not a millionaire, but I really want to start buying parts from other MOCs, and so I'm really having to balance because right now I've got an order in my cart on Bricklink, and I think most of the pieces are actually for this other MOC. And so I'm trying to debate, I'm like, do I buy them now? Should I pull those parts out and buy more parts for Utapau. I think I do have parts for Utapau in that cart, but not as much as I should have in there. So I may need to adjust that. It's just annoying because I've actually started thinking about and planning this new project that I'm really excited about. And so it's hard to like wait and pace myself because I want to start building it. I want to start working on it, planning it, getting the stuff for it. So I'm trying to be patient. It's not working super well. What's up, Luke? How you doing today? What you up to? Welcome back, Brickmaster. What's everybody's dream Lego set? Like, if you won the lottery and you had one, what's that one set that you know you're going to pick up? Right now, I think mine would probably be the UCS Imperial Shuttle. That's like one of the few epic sets that aren't in my collection yet. I have a lot of the sets that I want, but that's one of the few that still has eluded me. It's expensive. It's so pricey. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, Brickfire Smoothie? I really know the problem with trying not to buy bricks for other MOCs. Impatience, I know, right? It's so hard. You're trying to cover the green part, right? Yeah, so this green part's going to be covered eventually. I'm going to run this up across like this. I'm going to have two layers. That way it's not all just flat ground. So I'm going to have a layer of plate right here that's going to be up above, kind of like what I did over here on this side. You guys can't really see like that. What do you eat? I have diabetes, so I eat cheese, cabbage, and steak. All I think. Turbo Tank 2000. Oh, the 2005 one, the old one. I don't know. I have a pretty balanced diet. I eat a lot of vegetables, meat. I'm not super picky, so I kind of eat just whatever. I actually do. I have stomach problems, so I can't really eat a whole lot of things. Like, it's not that I don't like them, they just make me sick. So I kind of have to be careful what I eat. I'm also lactose intolerant. ATTE, which year? My dream Lego set is either the 3-in-1 Clone Wars thing or a gunship or a walker. Are you talking about this? Are you talking about that 3-in-1 thing with the ATTE, the Corporal Alliance Tank Droid, and the Spider Droid? Because if so, that's a really cool set. So I don't blame you. That one's really cool. ATO2 with dropship. I was never able to get it as a kid. That is a really good ship. I feel like that's a dream set for a lot of people, just because a lot of us, when that came out, we were too young to be able to afford it. I agree, man. The ATOT, honestly, is not as good as you would think it is. Like, it's a cool set, but I kind of want to buy. I want to buy a mock version of it, just because the mock version is a little more detailed. The gunship, though, the dropship part is epic. It's so cool. I actually modified my 2013 ATTE, so I can pick up the ATTE with my gunship. So I don't actually really ever get this guy out, because if I do want to pick anything else, I'll pick up my ATTE. That is a cool set, though. Ooh, Mrs. Coconut with the bookstore. That is definitely her dream set. Any attempt? I don't care. Oh, you just want an ATTE. The set I really want now is the 2020 Grievous Starfighter. Oh, really? Interesting. Yeah, I got that one. That one's definitely overpriced. I didn't know that the 3-in-1s you have was a thing. I never saw it in stores. I don't think you could ever find that big one in stores. I actually bought it off Amazon back in 2014. But oh man, what a cool set! I've actually thought about getting a second one on eBay. The only problem is the cheapest one I found was like $700. What's up, Ronan Dixon? Coconut, would you get any of Republic brick set? No, I think his builds are ugly. He puts, when he does like different colorations, he puts way too much color in them for my liking. I prefer the coloration to be an accent to the main color. Like if you do a 501st ATTE, you can't make the whole ATTE blue. And so his stuff is a bit too, it's a bit too like weirdly colored for my liking. I hear he's got cool minifigures though. My friend SW Bricks and Figs, you guys know him. He bought from him, and I think he had got some good minifigs. If you make a Felucia mock, you will probably use it. The AT, are you talking about the ATOT? Yeah, I would definitely use that. When you go to the stores, the only Clone Wars set is the first battle pack. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Gone are the days of the aisles being packed with Clone Wars sets, huh? I think his builds are ugly. My headphones glitched and I heard, I think he's ugly. Yeah, I'm just going to attack him personally. I'm just going after him. No, I mean, I've heard people, people have said mixed things about him. I've never bought from him, so I don't really have a good or a bad experience to share. What will be next, Endor or Tatooine? I am not sure what's going to be next. I have a rough idea of what I would like to do next. The only problem is it might be kind of expensive, and we'll see. I don't know how popular it will be because, what I do, the mock I would build, I want it to be well received, and so I want to pick one, that people would get excited about, people could get behind. So that does go into my decision as well. And I also want to ride the Clone Wars hype because I think Clone Wars right now is really popular. I think it's always going to be popular, but I think with the release of the Bad Batch, you'll get a lot of casual viewers and casual Lego Star Wars fans, casual Star Wars fans who will be into like the Lego Star Wars stuff. So I want to capitalize on that as much as I can. Coconut, what about one stud sets? What are one stud sets? I'm not familiar with that. You should put Boyle in the mock. I thought about getting Waxer and Boyle, but they're too expensive right now. Like Mandalore for 2 years from Solid Brick Studios, yeah. Gonk Droid, hands down. Gonk Droid would win. This has actually been my longest mock project so far. It's taken me about 5. I'm guessing by the time it's done, it'll probably be about 6 months. My Venador. Is that, you're talking about your dream set, Tony? I'm guessing. It's a cool mock. I was looking at it. I was checking it out the other day, and I was like, dang, you did a good job on that. The battle droids would win, Gonk Power Droid. But here's the thing: maybe the battery is so powerful it destroys all of the droids in the process. Hey, Scott, what's up? What you been up to, man? Thanks for joining the stream. Is on one stud site. Oh, the instructions. How much? Do you know how much that is, Yellow Lantern? How do you get a blue wrench? That just means you've been added. That just means you're a mod on my channel. Would you make rails like flying X-Wing? I do in Hoth. What do you mean by rails? You mean like something to hold the ship up so it looks like it's flying? Is that what you mean? Like $30 from the site I buy from. Whoa, that's a lot of money for a Boyle minifigure. All right, guys. I'm probably gonna end the stream here in a little bit. I'm gonna go get some rest, get some nice R&R. So if you guys have any last questions, comments, or anything like that, drop them down below in the chat. Next week is going to be better, streaming-wise, I promise. I'm going to be doing better streams. I had a little lull in streams where I didn't have anything to do, but I've got parts coming in for Utapau. I have parts coming in for a different mock. Trying to think if I have any sets coming. Even if I don't have any sets coming, there'll be lots of stuff to do on the streams. So stay tuned for some good stuff. I'm going to start selling my own sets on my Instagram. One Stud in Republic Bricks, only buy the parts. I do all the work. So you're going to build the set and sell it like constructed, Tony? Oh, I see what you mean. Move on motor and rails. I mean, if you have the resources to do that, I would say, yeah, that would be really cool. Just might be tough to get your hands on those resources. Coconut, when you take down Utapau, you should crash one of your Star Destroyers on Utapau. That would be pretty crazy. That would be so many pieces, because this is going to be like a 30,000, 40,000 piece mock, then plus the 4,000 pieces of the Star Destroyer. Sorry I couldn't get here sooner, but definitely give like all good, man. No worries. You catch so many of my streams anyways. You're always a good supporter. I was wondering where you were though. I was like, oh, no Scott today? Also, I have a very interesting. I'm interested to see what your guys' reaction is to my video tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. In the mock, we have Obi-Wan and the Lizard. I'm gonna have Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm still not sure if I'm gonna be including his Lizard though. Still haven't decided on that. Remember our DMs? I remember them vaguely. I'm trying to remember what we were talking about with the actual sets. I believe you did say you were going to build them. I don't remember. I don't remember everything we talked about. Yeah. When will the next stream be? The next stream will be next Wednesday. I'll zoom it out though. You guys can get one last look at Utapau before I hop off. It's looking pretty good. I'm very happy with the progress I've made. Thank you guys all for joining, even though it was a quick little stream. I really do appreciate it. And thank you to our donator. I really appreciate it. And I will catch you guys all later. But until then, happy building.